Kevin Dagenais is with us, and he's the owner of the Ottawa Jr Senators, and Kevin Abrams is here. He is the Commissioner of the Central Canada Hockey League, and with them they brought this beautiful piece of hardware, the Bogart Cup, correct?
Yeah. We won the championship last Saturday.
Against the Carleton Place Canadiens?
Yeah, Carleton Place Canadiens.
Of which I'm familiar.
Yeah, and yeah, we've been, I guess the cup's been to a few spots in the last 3-4 days, but now it's here with you guys today, and we're getting prepared now for the next stage, I guess, the Fred Page Cup, which will be in Ottawa starting next Wednesday.
Now, this isn't the first time that this tournament has the Fred Page Cup. Isn't the first time that Ottawa is hosted, correct?
I don't know if Ottawa is hosted per se in Ottawa, the Senators organization, but we get as a league to host it every third season.
Okay.
So the last time it was here is in Cornwall, and prior to that in Canada. So it moves around based on different bids and so on, but it's a 3-year cycle with the 3 junior A leagues in the Eastern Canada region. So
just quickly, can we talk a little bit about your love for hockey and how that came about? And
well, I think first time I coached a hockey team, it was my brother's team in minor hockey. I was 18, he was 15, and they fired the coach. I guess the parents had a lot of power back in those days, and I took over at Christmas and finished 8th in the regular season, and then ended up losing in the finals. So I kind of had success at first and kind of liked it, and then got involved 2 years later after my junior career was done. Been coaching ever since, and I'm going to turn 37 in June. So as far as Junior A, this is my 9th year in the league, 4th as the head coach, GM, and also owner of the Ottawa Junior Sens.
Still love it?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Junior A wasn't that big, I think, 10, 12 years ago. But now I think most guys in our league are full-time guys, and I'm a school teacher too, so I kind of balance both. But you know, I'm not teaching as much now compared to a few years ago.
How has hockey changed since you've been involved at this level?
Well, I've been involved in this level for a long time, so I can see in the last 25 years lots of changes. I think just from an operational point of view, as Martin alluded to, I mean, there's far more to it. There's certainly a more professional approach. There's a lot more detail. The game has grown in a lot of ways that, you know, with the advent of technology and things like that. So, you know, there's just been a change, I think, at every level. And our level's been affected, obviously, every bit as much as those. So I just think that it's a lot more work. I think it's certainly a gratifying, you know, career for guys that want to coach or manage. And for players, the opportunities are really, really out there if they want to pursue hockey and academics or higher levels of hockey. So I think the opportunities are there that have always been. But maybe it's just a bit bigger business and a bigger operation. Because
there certainly is a lot more competition for young people's attention these days than there was.
For sure.
I mean, even 10, 20 years ago, right? The interest in kids, though, hockey is part of the landscape in this country. Hockey still maintains its popularity amongst that age group?
I think it always will. I think it's, you know, I think people balance other activities more now than they might have 15 years ago, certainly.
Including parents, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think, you know, everyone does more things that might be in addition to hockey, whereas, you know, there was a time that it was the only sport of winter, and I think everyone thought it was what you did all winter, and that was your activity, and that's how everybody got together. Now that, you know, you can do a lot of things, you know, with all the advance of technology, you can do a lot of things from your home. People have other activities now, other sports that have really risen into prominence. So, I mean, over the years, that's been an evolution, and I think, you know, with the entertainment dollar, you know, people have other choices. They don't always want to go to live hockey games, and now you can watch hockey on your phone if you want to watch a game. So, you know, there's lots of different ways that the game gets out there, but I still think it's part of our country's passion and interest, and I don't know if that's ever going to change.
How can parents get their kids involved if their kids are pulling on their pant legs saying, I want to play hockey? For parents who don't know, what would be some of the steps that parents can take to get them involved?
I think now these days it's obviously the internet. I think everything's on there, depending where you live. You know, you just a Google search Ottawa minor hockey, and all the info is going to be there. The Hockey Eastern Ontario website. Obviously, I haven't been involved in minor hockey in 9 or 10 years, but that's the way to go. Fred Page Cup. We've got a couple of minutes left. Is the tournament coming up May
May 2nd to the 6th,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
And it's at the Jim Durrell Recreation Complex. The schedule's been set. You guys must be excited to see what...
Yeah. We were told in October 2016 that we were hosting the Fred Page Cup. So obviously we knew at that point that we would play in it, but there was us. No.
So who partakes in this tournament?
The winner of the Maritimes, which is the Edmonton Blizzard, the winner of Quebec, Collège Français de Longueuil. We're in as a host, and because we won the championship, the finalists, the Carleton Place Canadians, are going to be there too. So, and the Canadians have been to 4 consecutive Fred Page Cup. This will be their 5th one.
Yeah. A
so
good hockey team. Come on.
Very good hockey.
Come on.
Very good hockey team.
I'm from Carleton Place, so I've got to put in that small little that plug for the Canadians.
So no, they're definitely going to be in the mix. They've been one of the top teams in the nation for 4 or 5 years now. So these 4 teams together, it's a round robin. The team that finishes 4th will be out. 2 will play 3 on Saturday night in the semis. The winner gets to buy Sunday's final.
Where do we get tickets?
Just at the Jim Durrell, Rec Center.
So look at the schedule online.
Yeah.
And then make your way over.
Yeah.
And
a lot of tickets left.
Awesome.
It's a big rink, so it should be fun.
And good hockey.
Yeah, for sure.
Excellent hockey. Good luck. Thank you. And congratulations on what you've already won here, the Bogart Cup. All right.
Thank
Lots
you.
more daytime coming up. Thanks, guys. We'll be back right after this.